Zmir here. I'm very curious.
Definitely. I think my predictions are he's going to stay Falco this entire set because even if you are in losers finals and you want to start using your main, I think Incineroar just might not be able to keep up with Falcon's speed and those side Bs that Incineroar uses. And I know Luxray is no stranger to them. He utilizes them at good opportunities, but with Falcon's speed, I just don't think that those side Bs would work out. And that's just one of Luxray's best tools. But with Falco's combo game on a fast faller, I think that just might be a more solid option. But I'm not Luxray. He may have something else in mind. He might go a completely different character that we're not expecting. And it looks like J2 Toxic is hanging out in the ring, so I think we're just going to be expecting the Falcon this entire set, unless some huge development occurs. Unless you have different thoughts, Jerry, tell me.
I don't think we'll be seeing. I think we'll be seeing like Falcon still from Zmir. I think also like for Luxray, I think that's possibly what's taken a bit of time. Is like he's trying to figure out like what would be worth testing, because like he's here. He's definitely curious about like it'd be like the experience of feeling it yourself, because like I'm sure Luxray's been watching the stream. I'm sure that he's aware of what he's capable of, but at the same time, like once you actually feel it out and like notice like what's possible against this character and this player, like you won't know, and like especially just like what feels like. So I think that for him, he's trying to figure out what he wants to learn from and kind of just figure it out. I'm curious. I'm sure they're both doing stage checking now that they're both doing character selection screen. Because like we can't really see what they're doing, just because it's different than like offline, But,
I see. Zmir said he went to go get some water a couple minutes ago, so that might have been why the delay was going on. But you were right. Maybe in the meantime, Luxray has gotten the time to contemplate who am I going to play. But if they're stage striking, I'm sure he has a character in mind in order to pick the best stage possible. Let's see. So we've got Zmir getting the first strike. I imagine that for Falcon, one of the things he's been doing, all of his sets of banning stages, I'm not sure if you picked up on this, he's always banned Final Destination Smashville. And I completely think that FD might be one of Falcon's most challenging stages because it's much more difficult to get the pressure on platforms when your opponent's above you.
Yeah, I agree. I think that that's also like he's been banging these stages with these lower platforms or no platforms at all. Mostly, like again, like you said, like just because he also really wants to make sure he's getting these combos, making sure that he's able to get these up airs, these nairs and stuff as far as he can throw them. Like we're seeing he's gotten those up airs to knees, up airs to up B and things like that a couple times here or there, as well as doing like up air into nair one into knee and things like that because he has extensions and whatever. And so it'll definitely be an interesting set, especially because Luxray is just one of those players that's able to consistently place in this top end. And like it's interesting because like BW was saying, like it took everything he had to even take that final game in that first set they played, and this time it was just not possible. And so whoever wins this, like it's definitely gonna be an interesting set in the grand finals after this because we're in losers finals now. So definitely I'm just very excited to see what happens.
Definitely. Nine players down, 3 to go. We're about to see if how Zmir pairs up against currently the number 1 seed in our tournament series. Wow, he contradicts everything that I was thinking. He's going for the Incineroar, and he gets the first up side B he does. He is eating my words.
Yeah, and I think also what might be deciding is that like with Incineroar rather, Luxray knows everything there is about this character. He knows exactly how he should be playing, and he also knows that for Zmir to even get these combos, he's gonna have to approach. So he's not gonna really have to worry about like having opportunities to get these grabs. So like chances are like this may be a similar situation to other sets we've seen with other players, where even with Zmir doing these crazy combos and stuff, he still has to get in on Luxray. And Luxray is very good at like really holding down and making sure that he's getting the moves and damage when he can. Let's see, misses the up air here, gets down thrown. Let's see what happens here. Gets the second there, he grabs his Zmir.
Oh, he's not gonna
unfortunately,
grab ledge.
not gonna,
oh.
Yeah. Not sure if that was a miscalculation or if he was expecting something else, but and that's what I'm talking about is like right in his face. Zmir was either not expecting that or got caught, and Luxray was able to get that grab, and now it's tied again. But we're seeing.
Oh wow!
My God.
So that's another thing. Like I was saying before, the first hit of neutral air for Falcon just pops him in the air, and when you have your opponent right next to the ledge like that, why not go for it? Because then you could get that down here. And then he goes for the back air, and Luxray misses his attack. Solid stock.
Yeah, this is definitely still a solid stock for Zmir. And I definitely think that Luxray is on the way for a comeback. He's been racking up some damage without taking too much himself. Only 7% racked up on him from Zmir. And even now, we're seeing him get another opportunity with this grab. Not going to kill yet, but the scary thing now is Zmir is at 150. And Luxray either has to close it out or Zmir is going to start doing crazy damage. So there we go. Gets the kill. And we're back to even. But like we saw with Luxray's secondary stock, he did instantly get like knocked out. So he either has to be ready for anything, or he has to be very much like in neutral, trying to control center. Because anytime we've seen that grab or that Nair 1 hit Incineroar, it's been scary. Waiting on platform, sharking underneath with the up air, knowing that.
Oh yeah, he's going for the knee. Good thing you got a heavy character, or else any other type of archetype would have been dead there. Fishing for the back.
Gets out of danger in there. You have the same center here. Gets down beat. Goes for the counter. Doesn't get the down tilt gonna kill. Really smart awareness of what options you have against Incineroar. Knowing that get up jump from ledge does have some more lag when you are at that high percent. And Zmir, knowing that he can use that down tilt to pretty much read out that option from Luxray, and Luxray getting punished for doing so. So I think for him, that just again, really great player knowledge for him, and a really good use of it in this match. So let's see. That was still close. I think that it might get depending on how each player adapts. I think that this could either get way out of hand quickly, or it could kind of just adapt back into a much closer game, or even back into Luxray as Zmir's favor. It just depends. And no changes in stage, going right back to PS2. I don't think either one of them really wants to care or worry about the stage selection here. They just want to get back into it, adapt, and keep moving with the flow.
Definitely. And I appreciate Luxray sticking to the Incineroar, because he's really showing that despite Incineroar's slow speed, he can still keep up with a character as speedy as Captain Falcon.
Yeah, definitely for sure, but
gets another one of those falling nairs, pops his opponent in the air, and gets the connection, the sweet spot.
What a nice fake out there for Incineroar, making him think for a second. Oh, unfortunate. Oh my gosh, gets back from that? How? That was so good.
Yeah, that stage jumps.
Yeah. Oh my god, the double Nair 1. He was looking for some sauce there. I would have popped off.
And Luxray saying, "All right, enough falling nairs. That's the third one you're doing to me. I'm gonna punish you for that one." And
yeah, now he's starting to get the grabs, racking up the damage. But I think one thing that I haven't really talked about, or really any of us, is that while the game is still close, I think that this is just genuinely the pace that the match is supposed to go at. I think a lot of players at the mid and low level kind of, and I've had this opportunity myself where I'm playing a match and I notice that I'm not dominating. It's still single stocks. And in this game, I think that's just how it's gonna go. You're not gonna just see yourself dominate even when you know the matchup. That's just how some matchups are gonna look. And now we're starting to see Incineroar starting to stay behind in this percent, and we need to start seeing Luxray get back into this game. Gets the grab, that'll do it. So now he is back in this game. Similar situation to the first set, or the first game in the set. Let's see what we do. Tries to go for Nair 1 again. Luxray catching on to that habit, goes for neutral there, and now you can see that the percent is starting to rack up with the Nair 1, the single Nair 1. That's what it's going to do. That's all it takes.
It wasn't even that. He not only got the first hit in Nair, it looked like he got a falling up air into a knee. I'll have to see that again because it looks like he extended it to get him further towards the blast zone.
Yeah, such great player knowledge here. Goes for it once, doesn't get it.
Let's see, it's right here.
Gets it. Up air.
Yeah, falling
Nair. You're so true.
Or falling up air.
Yeah, but think about that. All came off of one fastball Nair. Like, that's crazy. Because, like, you're thinking, like, all right, well, he keeps going for it. Eventually, like, it's going to, like, stop, right? Well, it's like, no. Because he can just keep going for it. And even at that level of percent, he got, like you said, he got straight into the combo. And knee was enough to just take him out.
This is getting scary. Luxray has to really show that he deserves that #1 seed, but right now looks like he's struggling a little bit. We'll have to see if there are any changes in character. He's not leaving the ring though, so he might be saying it's Incineroar or nothing.
Yeah, that's always a possibility. Very curious to see. I wonder what's going on. All right, same character, same stage. Doesn't seem to be anything changing. What do you think about the Pokemon Stadium pick?
Well, let's see. He's been banning Smashville and Town and City,
Okay.
Zmir. So I think those are the best options. I think it was for the better to get off of PS2.
Yeah.
Because those platforms, they were just so helpful in Falcon's combos. And it's not like Northern Cave or Kalos where they're on the edges.
Yeah.
I think what Luxray has to go for as much as possible is to just hang out in the center stage where those platforms are not near him and that Zmir cannot take advantage of them by extending his combos from them. Now, Zmir has shown that he doesn't always need those platforms for the combos, as we saw as the finisher of that second game. But we're going to see if it does make a difference not having those platforms as close to the center.
Oh, gosh. He almost got that. I would have
He set it up again.
Oh my gosh.
Almost got it.
And there it is, the grab.
That's gonna be the kill.
Yeah, finally though, but like it's kind of interesting. Like, I think that this is one of those instances where, like, when you're playing Incineroar versus Falcon, you definitely need to take advantage of your counter picks because otherwise you're gonna be like playing in a similar difficulty matchup to what we've seen in the past on Pokemon Stadium 2, where like it seems close, but at the end of the day, like Falcon's just gonna continue to start landsliding you as the match goes on.
Hanging out on the platform. Now Luxray's hanging out on the platform. Alright. Luxray's got some pretty good stage control right now. I'm liking his spacing at the moment. But the thing is what Zmir hasn't had the chance, really had an opportunity for in these games compared to the other sets we've seen him on stream is that he hasn't played against the heavy, so Luxray's able to survive much longer against these hard hits. We've seen one or two knees this set where if you weren't a heavy, it would have been the end of his stock. So, you know, maybe the heavyweight is also playing a role in this decision. Let's see on the ledge. Ooh, gets the jump read, but doesn't punish it.
Oh wow, what a smart up smash option. I think Luxray definitely kind of coming alive here with the lack of platforms too. Like we're seeing Zmir having to really change up the combo routes, especially since considering like he's gotten kind of used to the two platforms. But here's another one.
Wow. Yeah. And I talked about Northern Cave being helpful to not extend those combos, but that down throw happened at the right place with the platform.
Yeah, and now it's just tied, and I think that, like, this is one of those opportunities now where, look at the jab block, too.
Oh, yeah, he's got to be careful. This is still very dangerous percent against Falcon.
Oh! Is able to use the side B there.
Oh my gosh, he gives up stage control. Oh, I don't know about that.
I think he was just really desperate looking for that. because I kind of agree with it, but it's just so unfortunate that he couldn't get the option, and then he couldn't even rock too, because he did get the tech, but it just didn't matter.
Oh, that's gonna be game.
Yes, there it is. Finally a game. Like that's as much as it takes, folks, to finally take a game off this man. And Luxray, like, showing that it's possible, but I definitely think that it's scary. It's really crazy match here, and I think that we'll definitely be seeing a switch back to a different stage. So it's gonna be really spooky to see what stages Zmir will be deciding to go. Because keep in mind, like this is his counter pick. Luxray can ban certain stages.
Looks like a run back.
Alrighty. I think that's all right, but I'm also scared because we did see some stuff develop at the end of this game here where Luxray did start to get comboed and almost lost the game to the one combo extension due to that platform. And that's kind of where these counter picks really come into play, is that, literally think of it this way. The matches where Falcon has not had these platforms in the middle or closer into center stage have allowed for Luxray to keep up into the percentage until Zmir has finally gotten a chance to use these platforms on the side. And like once he did, it became very close to like a loss for Luxray. But now Luxray has been making sure to control the space underneath these platforms with grabs, as well as the smash tags with the neutral B, forcing whiffs by spot dodging into it, and like he really cannot afford to be. Oh my goodness!
Wow, almost goes for that read. Wow,
that was so close. I was almost certain that would have hit.
Someone here. Oh,
nice.
That might be it.
Yeah. A nice use of that fear, kind of like making Zmir not sure what he would do there, but he goes in for it again. This might be.
We got a heavy here.
Nice use of the up B, kind of mixing up the type of recovery he goes for. Unfortunately there, yeah, there's not much you can do there. Zmir just has to take a second, realize that he's gonna bounce, and then just go for the punish then. Nice up smash there. Keeping the lead for now, but he's right underneath the platform.
Oh, sounds like an interesting angle.
Yeah. Not high enough percent for that to work yet. The suplex. Nice back air read. Making sure to make him recover high. Oh, mixing up his timing on get up. Nice job. That's another. There it is. Oh.
Wow, look at that. Be
careful. Not getting these 2 frames up like ever, it seems like. Yeah, oh my goodness. So many options Luxray is looking for, and calmly but surely. Oh, and there's a down smash read. Nice way of reading and getting an option from Luxray, but right off the Angel platform, just throws out that hitbox with Kfair and makes this an even game. Possible tournament stock for Luxray. Needs to get this win to continue his run, but being stuck on top of this platform.
Oh my gosh. Down smash? Ooh. Gets the side B. Trying to get this to a game 5 so bad.
Oh gosh. Finally gets the neutral B again. It does have the percent lead, but Falcon's one of those raised demons.
My gosh.
Here, this might be it. This might be it.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't get the knee.
Sour spots.
Oh. Is that it?
He'll live. Yeah, that good GI. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, gets the soft spot. Everyone's getting these soft spots.
He got it.
I think the up throw might do it.
It
wow.
Did. And it's game 5, everybody.
5? Wow. These guys are going at it.
Santiago, you chose the right time to come back.
Yeah.
I'm missing all this crazy action. It looks like I'm getting all the tournament's action of the speed in just these sets. It's crazy. Like, everybody is not wasting any time in their top-notch skill.
Yeah, and like you have to really kind of hand it to Luxray too with this like past few games, like the few like interactions where like he's kind of just like exhaled, just been like, all right, I'm still in it, I can like adapt. He's done it, and it's just so close. Like it really is like Luxray is saying in chat right now. It's two bulls going against each other, and like yeah, like these two players like. They both are very well knowledgeable in their characters and what types of things they can do, as well as what they can do against each other as they adapt. But, like, it's close. It's very close.
I'm very looking forward to who's going to be taking this because, again, we have to keep in mind Zmir has the potential to take out the #1 seed tonight. But at the same time, in these past 2 games, we've seen Luxray showing some adaptation with his spacing, with his coverage. These two are very well identifying one another. So I cannot even tell you how this last game is going to end.
Well, regardless of how it ends, you can catch how it went right here at IPG_esports. If you guys get a chance to, make sure to hop on over there and subscribe. Let's hop into the full game action.
Small battlefield as our Game 5 pick.
I'm scared.
I was thinking, I'm not sure how much better this is than if you would choose Battlefield, but we'll have to see.
I think that maybe, I think that for here, like, Luxray is just trying to keep the stage small, but also, like, give himself a stage that he's comfortable with, because, like, we've seen him win games on this before where we didn't think it would be possible, and I also think that, like, where they're at a point in this match where they both players want some sort of free-flowing, like, quick match, whereas, like, Zmir, he is going to be looking for any map with, like, platforms closer into the center, and I think that for him, like, that's what he wants. Like, he's gonna want something that's, like a Battlefield, like a PS2, and Small Battlefield kind of fits that bill. Whereas Northern just has the platforms much more far out. It allows Luxray to live much longer. But like we're seeing, like, it's a pretty close game. And
wow,
no punish there.
Luxray's been avoiding a lot of those up Bs next to the ledge, and they've been saving him from loss of stock.
Really nice.
Speaking of loss in
movement
stock,
here.
first blood in this Game 5 goes to Luxray.
He's gonna
wow,
need any
that
extra
could mean a lot, depending on how much extra credit he gets.
I think it means a lot in general. Like, these reads where, like, he's just doing these micro stutters are so important to the pacing of this game as well as the mentality of both players. And that's not going to be it because it's a weaker hit of that up or that down B. But let's see, gets a couple damage, almost max rage, 68%.
Read with that up smash.
Gets the grab as well. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Oh, and he gets
takes
the
it.
Wow.
What?
Wow. Solidus and Luxray getting those techs at maximum range. That is
almost had the
incredible.
dash as well. What a great stock for Luxray. You couldn't have asked for any more if you're him. And I think that's like that's definitely a great like start for this final game. But like again, this is Captain Falcon, and we've seen him kill at so many percents. And having the extra rage, while it does make combos a bit different, it also makes killing easier. But finally, out of rage, so his combos will be back to normal. So let's see what he can do at 0. We've seen the pace match set up by Luxray. This is so spooky.
Ooh, this is looking a little bit tough for Zmir. He's got to get some combos started, whether it's a falling nair or a down throw. Any percent that is necessary. Let's see. Oh, no, he's missing. He's struggling to get any type of combo starter right now.
I think it's amazing. Like, we've kind of seen a weird like shift. Like, this was such a great idea for just like messing up the flow of this match, because we've seen these like quicker, more like neutral faced opportunities. And now I think we're finally starting to see Zmir like get adapted to this new like stage layout where Luxray is playing much quicker, and it might be too little, too late. But like It's possible.
So hard to tell. Oh, another FB.
So
He can't go for any more risky options, or else that might be in. And one more side B, and that's gonna do it.
But that's how Captain Falcon players play. They gotta have the risks.
Yeah, risk. Yeah.
You're totally right on that one.
And there it is. There. And that's gonna do it.
You know, guys, I gotta say, somehow Losers Finals tonight might be the match of the night. I don't know how you top that. I really do not know how you top that. RP4, you got a tall order ahead of you.
Yeah, you know what? Once again, winners finals we get a reverse 3-0, and now in losers we get a reverse 3-0. But what makes this set so insane is that even when you have a character as slow as Incineroar, that did not matter. These two just kept adapting. They kept baiting one another. It was just insane to watch, and I'm very proud to be a person to witness it.
Yeah, and keep in mind, this is the first time we are seeing Zmir's, this is the first time I've ever seen him play here in this tournament series, and, what an entertaining Falcon. I've been watching a lot of pro player Falcon, because, there's not too many of them, but, it's still entertaining to see, somebody play him at a high level, and I will say that's probably one of the highest level Falcon, plays I've seen, that wasn't just, the few people I've gotten to watch, and, seeing that, it's so exciting to watch, and really brings back, that, Smash feeling, because that's really what Falcon is he's the embodiment of, Smash. So, really fun to have him here, and what a set, man. Grand Finals, though.
And that's another one down, 2 to go. In Grand Finals, I think Luxray might be fired up from that set, but I think he also, I could go out on a limb and say that he is probably shaking from that, because how can you really finish a set like that, get a 3-0 comeback against a Falcon that is so solid at their movements? I think one of the things he's probably trying to do is just gain that composure back before this grand final starts. And it looks like right now they still have some time before it starts, because it looks like RP4 is not in the lobby yet. So, Luxray, you have that time to cool down a little bit if you need it.
What a set, man.
Gosh, definitely. I think I've witnessed a very handful of enjoyable sets, but I think this one just really kept me on my toes, because both players were just really, really aggressive towards one another. And, I have to say the same thing for Solidus Hedgehog versus Zmir, because both of them in games 2 and 3 in particular, I recall, were just completely ruthless against one another. They really showed the potential of both their characters, and here we got to see in 5 full games, and I think that's just what really brings it out as so significant. But regardless, what a great start to Zmir's first tournament, getting a solid 3rd place up against 12 players, I believe. I think that's something to be very proud of, because, you come into a tournament, you have no idea what to expect, and for what it's worth, he really showed that he's a force to be reckoned with, and if he ever does choose to come back to a previous tournament, I'm sure there's going to be a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, that's so true, man. I think that it'll be definitely interesting to see RP4. He's been a bit iced now, as he hasn't played too much through the long
just through
delay.
the 3x5s and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting. I think that definitely, if you're a viewer right now, definitely don't forget to vote on who you think will win, because last game, we saw most people thinking that Zmir was going to win that set against